Okay. So what is this delay? We are going to discuss about what is this delay. Delay means the extra time. Okay, the extra time. So delay is defined as the extra time spent by the driver against their expectation. For example, I will consider a journey from point A. Okay, I will be writing here a point A, and here the point will be there. So from here to here it covers 10 kilometers. The distance between A and B is 10 kilometers, and you can see here. Wait a minute. Okay, I'll continue. Okay, now, so delay means for example, I was giving right. Let A be the first point. Your origin will be A, and your destination will be B point. So you will be moving from A to B. It covers around 10 kilometers. So you will be expecting the duration. Okay, you will be expecting duration of 30 minutes. For example, in 30 minutes, we are going to expect. That is, you are going to expect 30 minutes. Within 30 minutes, you will be traveling 10 kilometer. Okay, that is within 30 minutes, you will be traveling 10 kilometer. This is your expectation. But because of road condition, that is because of the road or traffic condition, the time is increased to 40 minutes. Okay, the extra time, what is the extra time? So delay is equal to 40 minus 30. So the actual time minus expected time, that we are going to call it as delay. So 10 minutes will be delay. Why? Because of the road condition. If the road is of poor condition, then we can say that delay will be there. And because of traffic also, that is because of traffic, that is the congestion. Especially whenever the congestion is there, means there we can expect this delay. So delay means the extra time. What is the extra time we spend? So 10 minutes is the extra time. So delay means the extra time spent by the driver against their expectation. Okay, against our expectation is 30 minutes, but we have reached the destination by 40 minutes. So the 10 minutes extra time what we have spent, that we are going to call it as delay. Is it clear? Is it clear what I mean by delay? You can leave a message, or you can unmute yourself and you can answer me, or you can text you can leave a message in the chat section also. Is it clear? Delay. So it is the extra time what you are going to spend while traveling from one place to another place. Then the time lost by traffic due to traffic friction or traffic control device. Okay, in sometimes we can expect this one. Okay, that is because of the traffic congestion. Traffic friction means we can call it as a congestion because of jamming condition, and because of traffic control device. As we all know that because of the poor operation of traffic signals. Okay, poor operation of traffic signals, we are going to expect the delay. That is the extra time we are going to spend it. So because of traffic congestion and because of traffic signals, the delay will be there. So the time lost by traffic due to congestion and improper operation of traffic signals, that we are going to call it as delay. Then what are the types of delay? So one is a congestion delay. Okay, congestion means we can call it as a jamming delay also. That is because of the traffic congestion. In the photo you can observe, because of congestion you will be spending more time in the traffic. So that type of congestion we are going to call it as congestion. Because of traffic congestion, the delay will be there. The extra time you are going to spend, that we are going to call it as a congestion delay. Next one is a fixed delay. Fixed delay. So for fixed delay, so we will be expecting a time of 30 minutes, but we will be knowing that we will be knowing the delay. We will be knowing the delay that type of delay we are going to call it as a fixed delay. When you can expect this fixed delay means whenever a road construction is there or whenever a road blockage is there, there you can expect this fixed delay. Why? Because we will be knowing the delay prior only. We will be knowing the delay prior only. So that type of delay we are going to call it as a fixed delay. Then comes the operational delay. When you can expect this operational delay means in the toll plazas. Okay, in the toll plazas nowadays the FASTag has been introduced. So you will be moving at very fast in the toll plazas. Earlier days the FASTag was not there. If the machine get corrupted or if the scanner get corrupted means it will be creating so many congestion in the toll plazas, which will be creating the delay because of toll plazas, that we are going to call it as a operational delay. So the delay which is going to expect in the toll plazas, that we are going to call it as a operational delay. Then stop delay, where you can see the stop delay means in the signals, that is in the traffic signal or in the parkings. Okay, in the parkings and in the traffic signals you can expect this stop delay. Why? Because improper or unscientific parking of the vehicle on the road or in the parking space, which will be creating the problem to other road users, which will be in turn causing the delay. Then signals, improper maintenance or operation of signals will be creating lot of delay in the travel time. Then comes the travel time delay, that is from one place to another place, what we are going to expect. Okay, the delay what we are getting, that we are going to call it as a travel time delay. Then approach delay. When you can see this approach delay means this is in the intersections. Okay, whenever you are entering the intersection, there you can see the approach delay. And in the flyovers, when you are approaching the flyovers, there also you can expect this approach delay. So there are six types of delay. They will ask for 2 marks or 3 marks. Define delay. Define delay and what are the various types of delay. So delay means an extra time spent by the driver or passenger on the road against their expectation, that we are going to call it as a delay. Types of delay: congestion delay, fixed delay, operational delay, stop delay, travel time delay, and approach delay. So these are the various types of delays we are going to expect in our journey time. Okay, when you are moving from one place to another place, you will be having some delay. At any point, you can't move from without delay. For every journey, there will be delay. Either 1 minute or 1 hour or 1 day, there may be a delay will be there. And you can observe this graph here. Okay, you can observe. Now I will come for a graphical representation of delay. You can see here, this is the desired path. So you are supposed to move in this green line. Okay, whatever they have indicated in the green line, you are supposed to move. Because of some traffic constraints and all those things, the line is deviated like this. Okay, the line is deviated towards the blue. That is the actual path. You can see here the D1. This is the time which is in x-axis. So the D1 is the stop time delay. Stop time delay means that is the stop delay. Whenever in the signals are parking, there you can expect this stop time delay. That is you are going to stop the vehicle. When you are moving from one place to another place means you will be stopping the vehicle, and you will be using you will be going for any tea or refreshments or restroom. For that you are going to stop your vehicle. There the delay will be there. That delay we are going to call it as a stop delay. Here D1 indicates the stop delay. Then comes the approach delay. Whenever you are going in the flyovers or signals, there you can get this approach delay. Whenever you are entering the intersection means because of traffic signal timings, you are going to stop your vehicle at certain time. That certain time we are going to call it as a delay. Then the last one is the total travel time delay. So the actual position is here, but you will be moving at here. So D3 is equal to D1 plus D2. So the travel time delay is equal to approach delay plus starboard time delay. So the actual you should move here, but you will be moving here. So creating some delay in this time from desired path to actual path. So this is about the delay. So what do you mean by delay? Types of delay and the pictorial representation of the delay. So next we will move to what are the objectives. I hope it is clear, right? Is it clear? Delay. So kindly answer. You can unmute yourself and you can answer me. Is it clear? Or you can leave a message in the chat section also. Is it clear? Okay. Okay. Next, we will move to objectives. What are the objectives of conducting this speed and delay survey? Or what are the uses of conducting this speed and delay survey? So, to evaluate the congestion and capacity of the road. So, whenever we analyze the delay means we can easily determine the congestion. Okay, that is using this spot speed data, we can evaluate the congestion. At what extent? At what extent the congestion has happened on the road, we can easily judge. That is to evaluate the congestion of the road. And capacity means we already know density is the capacity, number of vehicles per kilometer. How many number of vehicles it has accommodated, which can be determined by this speed and delay survey. And to evaluate level of service and the need for improvement. So in the third in this in the last part of the second model, I'm going to teach about level of service, which is comfort and convenience. Okay, convenience of the road users. So, for example, you will be moving from one point to another point. Okay, for example, you will be moving from A to B. So around 20 kilometers is there. Because of road deterioration, that is because of damaged road condition or weather condition, you will be taking 2 hours to travel for 20 kilometers. Okay, you require 2 hours because of road condition. So if the road condition is damaged in condition means, so the delay will be there. Okay, if the road condition is damaged condition means you will be moving at lesser speed. Your vehicle speed will be very lesser. So in turn, the time required to travel from A to B will be more. So you will be encountering this delay. So if the delay is there means you will not be having any comfort and convenient in moving from A to B. A to B. So remember, because of improper road condition, that is a damaged condition of the road, the delay will be there. If there is any delay, that is if you are spending extra time and wasting your time means, which will reduce us the comfort and convenience. And by using the speed and delay survey, we can provide the improvements. That is for damaged road, if the road should be constructed or if the road should be constructed newly or reconstructed can be provided. Then to carry out trip assignment in transport planning studies. Okay, now tell me, from Majestic to Devanhalli, what is the bus number? From Majestic to Devanhalli, anybody know? BMTC bus number, route number?
297.
To
97.
It is a 298M. So how they have allotted this 298M between Majestic and Devanhalli based on the speed and delay survey. That is the trip assignment. Okay, the 298M, which is a trip number. So assigning that number to the route. So which can be determined by this speed and delay survey. So the trip assignment to carry out the trip assignment. If more delay is there means they are going to divide the route into two categories. Okay, if the delay is more between Majestic and Devnali because of traffic congestion is there means they will divide up to Yelahanka. One bus route number will be allotted. For example, 401. Not 401, it is 402D. So it will be allotted 402D up to certain point, and from Yelahanka to Devnalli, another bus route number will be allotted. So based on the delay survey, if there is more delay between Majestic and Devnalli to travel, the bus route will be divided. So assigning the routes to the assigning the trips to the route is basically depends on speed and delay surveys. Then the next one is to carry out before and after studies. So to carry out before and after studies pertaining to journey time to assess the effectiveness of improvement measure. So for example, if we consider the level of service, okay, if the level of service is poor, that is comfort is not there, convenience is not there, what you are going to suggest? You are going to suggest a construction of a new road. Okay, you are going to suggest construction of new road because when you are traveling, the comfort is not attained and the convenience is not attained by the road. So you are going to propose that new road. So if you propose the new road, that is before proposing what will be the delay, and after proposing what will be the delay can be obtained from this speed and delay data. From the speed and delay data, we can obtain before the improvement what is the delay, after the improvement what is the delay we are going to get it. Then to design and installation of appropriate traffic control signals, control devices at intersection. So based on the speed and delay studies, we are going to fix the traffic control devices. Okay, whenever I am going to teach about these traffic control devices, we will get to know. So how these traffic control devices are going to fix it. Okay, that is based on the speed and delay surveys. So these are the 5 objectives you should remember for speed and delay surveys. One is to evaluate the congestion capacity of the road, to evaluate the level of service and need for improvements, to carry out trip assignments in transportation planning studies, to carry out before and after studies after the improvement, to design the installation of appropriate traffic control device, especially the signals. The traffic signals basically designed based on this speed and delay survey, speed and delay data. Okay, these are the objectives of speed and delay surveys. So next we will move for methods of speed and delay survey. So in this I will be using the whiteboard. So is the whiteboard is visible, right? Is the whiteboard is visible? Okay. Okay. That is the first method to determine the speed and delay is a floating car method or a moving observer method. Moving observer method or a riding check method. So in the exam, they may ask any title. They may ask floating car method, moving observer method, or riding check method. It is very, very important from the examination point of view. Why? Because they will ask for 10 marks. Okay, they will be asking for 10 marks. Explain the floating car method or moving observer method or riding check method. Okay, in this method, it is very simple. A test car will be there. Okay, consider a passenger car. So I will be writing. My drawing is very poor. So a test car will be there. Wait a minute. So A car will be there. So which we are going to call it as a test car. Okay, test car, which is already known to us, is a passenger car. Okay, passenger car. That too, ambassador car is considered. Okay, ambassador car is considered for this riding check method or moving observer method. So what will be doing in this method means the car will be moving at average speed of the traffic stream. Average speed of traffic stream. Okay, average speed of traffic stream. That is especially 30 kmph. So the car will be moving. For example, a road stretch will be like this. So we will consider this as our car. Okay. So this is the test car. I will mark it as T, which will be moving at 30 kmph on the road. And the adjacent vehicles will be moving. So the adjacent vehicles, and behind this some more vehicles will be moving, and parallel to this some more vehicles will be moving, and some vehicles, okay, some vehicles will be moving from in the opposite direction. So some vehicles will be moving in the opposite direction. So the test car will be moving at 30 kmph. So the test car will be moving at 30 kmph in the traffic stream. So it will be like a floating condition. Okay, as we all know that buoyancy condition or floating condition. So it feels that the car is floating. So the car is floating. So in this car, 4 observers will be sitting. Okay, 4 observers will be sitting. So you should remember, in the floating car method, a test car is procured or a test car is adapted to determine the speed and delay study. To determine the speed and delay of the vehicle. So the test car will be moving at 30 kmph. So the test car will be moving at the test car will be moving at 30 kmph. Okay, the test car will be moving at 30 kmph. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. During this session. So the test car will be moving at 30 kmph, which will be in the floating condition, which resembles the floating condition, and 4 observers. Okay, observer 1, then observer 2, then observer 3, then observer 4. 4 observers will be there. So I will tell what are the functions of these observers, what they will be noting down. So in this method, they will ask you to determine or explain floating car method. Means you mention these things, that is the test car is used and the average speed of the vehicle is the 30 kmph. First write these two statements, then functions of observer 1, 2, 3 and 4 you have to write. Okay, what will this observer 1 will be doing? You will be having a 2 stopwatches. Okay, you will be having the 2 stopwatches which will be recorded. Okay, which will be helps in recording the time of arrival. Okay, the first will be noting down the time of arrival at control points. Okay, at control points, that is important points like bridges, intersections, etc. So at control points, you will be noting down the time. The second stopwatch, what you will be using? You will be used to note down the individual delay. Individual delay you will be noting down. So the first observer will be having 2 stopwatches. The first stopwatch will be used to note down the time of arrival at control points. So control points means the important points which are specified in the map. So at the control points, you will be recording the time of arrival. The second one is the individual delay. So the test car individual delay, you will be noting down. So the second observer, what he will be doing, he will be recording the causes for delay, time of delay. These are recorded in the tabular form or voice recognitions. So the second observer. So the second observer, he will be noting down the cause for delay. Why the delay has occurred and what is the duration of the delay? Then he will be noting down in the tabular format or through the voice recognition. Then the observer 3, the main function is he will be noting down the number of vehicles overtaking, number of vehicles overtaking the test vehicle and number of vehicles overtaken by the test vehicle. So the observer 3 will be noting down the number of vehicles overtaking the test vehicle, number of vehicles overtaken by the test vehicle. Then the fourth observer will be noting down the number of vehicles in the opposite direction. Okay. So I think you know what you mean by overtaking. Can anybody tell what do you mean by overtaking and overtaken? As you all know that you will be riding your vehicles, whether two-wheeler or four-wheeler, you will be knowing that overtaking and overtaken. Can anybody? You can unmute yourself and you can answer. What do you mean by overtaking and overtaken? What do you mean by overtaking and overtaken? Any idea? Any idea? Am I audible, right? Am I audible or not? I'm feeling that I am not audible. Okay. Okay. Overtaking means I'll only explain. You people will not be answering, I know. Overtaking the test vehicle means the number of vehicles which are moving in front of your vehicle. That is, they will be overtaking you. So that we are going to call it as overtaking, and overtaken means making the vehicle. So you will be overtaking the other vehicle, that you are going to call it as overtaken. Okay. The third observer will be noting down the number of vehicles overtaking the test vehicle and number of vehicles overtaken by the test vehicle. And the fourth observer will be noting down the number of vehicles in the opposite direction. That is the fourth observer will be noting down the number of vehicles which are coming from the opposite direction. So the test vehicle will be moving like this. The number of vehicles which are coming from the opposite direction, you will be noting down. So from all these data, we are going to get the delay, cause for delay, and number of vehicles overtaking and overtaken. From all these data, we are going to get the travel time and journey speed of your vehicle. Okay, is it clear? When we are solving the problems on this floating car method, I will be explaining how this number of vehicles overtaking and overtaken are taken. Okay, okay, is it clear? Is it clear, floating car method? Is it clear, floating car method? Kindly respond. You can leave a message or you can unmute yourself and you can answer. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So the same thing I have explained here. That is a floating car, a test vehicle is drawn that is trying to float with the traffic stream. Number of test runs are made by the test vehicle along the study stretch. So 4 number of observers will be there to record the various observation during each test vehicle run. Then the observer one will be having 2 stopwatches, one to record the time of arrival at control points and other to record the individual delay. So one observer one will be having 2 stopwatches. One is record to time of arrival at control points and other to record the individual delay. Then observer 2, he will be noting down the location, time and cause of the delay in the tabular forms or by voice recognition or voice recording. The observer 3 will be recording the number of vehicles overtaking and number of vehicles overtaken. He will be noting down, and observer 4 will be noting down the number of vehicles traveling in the opposite direction. So number of vehicles which will be traveling in opposite direction, which will be noted down by the observer 4. Because in India it is of mixed traffic flow, since the two-wheeler will be using the road, the four-wheeler will be using the road. So because of mixed traffic flow, the number of observers will be more. With more number of observers to data, we require more number of observers will be required to collect the data. In this method, all required details of speed and delays, including location, duration, and cause for delay. Location, duration, and cause for delay can be obtained in each trial. So we can easily get the time, we can easily get the location, and we can easily get the cause for the delay. So this is about moving observer method or floating car method. Then using the formula, so I am going to show this formula when we are solving the problem. So the travel time, that is the journey time. Okay, journey time. So journey time can be easily calculated. So how much time required to move from point A to point B, and the flow we can easily determine. So this is about floating car method. So the next method is a license plate method. So it is very simple method, the license plate method. So in this you are going to record the time. Okay, that is observers in this method synchronized stopwatches or timers or voice recording equipment are used. Okay, so in this method you can see here a stretch will be there. So a road stretch will be there. So between A and B, this is the points. So an observer will be standing at point A and observer will be standing at point B. Whenever vehicle enters this section, the observer A will be noting down the time of arrival of the vehicle, and he will be noting down the vehicle registration number. Okay, the vehicle registration number he will be noting down, and at the same manner, when the vehicle leaves the section at the point B, the point B observer will be noting down the exit time and the vehicle number. Okay, vehicle number. So hence it is called as a license plate or vehicle number method. So we will be noting down the vehicle registration number. So at the entry point, the time of arrival of that vehicle and registration number will be noted down. At the exit point, the time of exit and the registration number of the vehicle will be noting down. So observers are stationed at the entrance and exit of the test thread where information of travel time is required. So with the help of the police, you are going to stop the vehicle and you are going to record the reading. Then the timings and the vehicle numbers are noted by the observers of the selected sample of vehicles. So they will not be noting down all the categories of vehicles. Some selected categories of vehicles they will be noting down, and they will be recording the readings. Okay, that is, they will be recording the time of arrival and the registration number. From the office computation, travel time of each vehicle can be found, but the office computations are steady in nature. So the office computations are very complex and it is very lengthy in nature. The lengthy process it is. So analyzing the license plate method data. Then it does not gives any causes for delay, duration of delay. So it will not provide any cause for the delay. Simply noting down the arrival time, departure time, and the vehicle number. So it will not be getting any cause for the delay and type of delay. We will not get to know. So this is about the license plate method. So in the license plate method, two observers will be standing, one at the entry point of the road stretch and other at the exit point of the road stretch, and they will be noting down the arrival time at the entry point and the registration number, and they will be noting down the departure time at the point B and the vehicle registration number. So after getting the data, we are going to send that data for office computation. So they will be analyzing the data. Since it is looks simple, but the analyzing of the data is very complex in nature, and this method will not provide causes for delay, duration of delay, and number of delays. But the speed and the floating car method, in that we can see, can get the cause of delay, duration of delay, and number of delays also. Okay, this is about license plate method. The next method is a interview method. As the word indicates, interview. So you are going to do the conduct interview of the road user. Okay, you are going to stop the vehicle and you are going to conduct the interview. So you are going to pose some questions. Okay, you are going to pose some questions to road users. Okay, questions to road users. Questions to road users. Whether it may be a driver or passenger. You are going to pose some questions to driver or passenger, and you are going to record the data. What are those questions you are going to ask? From where you are coming? Is there any stoppages in your journey? Is there any delay? All those data you are going to collect. And you may ask, what is the cause for the delay? What is the duration of the delay? Everything can be asked in this interview method. Only when you are going for this interview method, it should be with the help of a police personnel. Okay, policemen should be there with you. Why? Because you are going to stop the vehicle. As soon as you put your hand to stop the vehicle, they will not be stopping the vehicle. But whenever you are with the police person, and if you try to stop the vehicle, means they will automatically stop the vehicle. So with the help of police person, we are going to conduct this interview method. In this method, the work can be completed in a short time by interviewing the and collecting the required details from the road users on this part. So you will be stopping the vehicle on the road itself, and you will be interviewing the road users, that is the driver and passenger. However, the data on delays collected depends on the assessment of each individual driver, and likely to be subjective. So some mentality of the drivers will be there. They will answer for all the questions, but some drivers mentality will be there. They will not answer even a single question. They will be quarreling with us. Why you have stopped? Why you have stopped my vehicle? Like that, they will be started quarreling. So with the help of the police means, we can easily avoid those quarrelings. Okay. So based on the driver's behaviors also, the data will be getting. Okay. Then but this method may not provide all the required data details correctly. Some drivers will be there. They will not be giving proper data. They will be lying and they will be giving the data. So it is not correct. This is not the correct way of getting the speed and delay survey. But it is very simple. It is very simple. Only when a driver cooperates with us for recording the data. If he is not cooperating, if the road user is not cooperating with us, means it will create problem to us, and so we are not able to collect the data. And this is about interview method. Then comes the elevated observer method. Okay, in this elevated observer method, you can see here the CC cameras are installed at higher locations. Okay, over the building, the CC cameras will be installed, and through the CC cameras, the videos of the vehicles will be captured, and from the videos captured, we are going to analyze the data. So, this is one method, that is installation of CC camera. Other method is making the observers to stand over the tall buildings where the road is visible and the vehicles are visible, and making them to record the reading. Okay, making them to record the reading of a particular vehicle. Okay, of a particular vehicle, not all the vehicles they will be recording. Of one particular vehicle they will be finding out and they will be recording. So in this method, observer with the timers are located at elevated observation point from where the movement of most of vehicles with desired structure intersection are to be observed. Where maximum area will be covered, there you are going to install the observer, and the observer will be noting down the time of arrival and time of leaving from the road stretch. Then alternatively, cameras or video equipments are located and desired observations are recorded. You can see here at the intersection we can install a camera and we can record the reading. So at the intersection, you can see the CC cameras will be installed at the intersection. Why? Because to record the speed and delay study only, or for other purposes, to record the violation made by the road user, the CC cameras will be installed. And whenever you are installing the CC camera, means there you can get the data. Okay, that is the data. What is the arrival time at that intersection, what will be the delay, and what will be the departure. We can easily analyze the situation. Then elevated observations and photographic technique are useful for studying speed and delay characteristics on short stretch or at the intersection. When you are going to adopt this elevated observer method, means when there is a intersection or when the road stretch is less than 2 km. When the road stretch is less than 2 km, you can adopt this elevated observer method. Other than this, we can't go for this elevated observer method. Whenever it is not intersection, when the length of the road is above 2 kilometers. Okay, this is about elevated observer method. So in this method, simple, remember, observers with the timers are located at elevated observation points. So they will be observing the vehicles and they will be noting down the time of arrival and time of departure in that road stretch. Whenever the observers are not available, you are going to install the CC cameras. Through CC cameras and videos, you are going to record the vehicular movement and you will be calculating the delay. When you can adopt this elevated observer method, means when there is a road stretch of less than 2 km and whenever there is a intersection, there you can go for this elevated observer method. Okay, this is all about methods of conducting a speed and delay study. One is floating car method or moving observer method. The second one is license plate method by recording the registration number of the vehicle and the time of arrival and time of departure. The third one is interview method. In that you are going to stop the vehicle and you are going to record the delays and causes. And the fourth one is elevated observer method. Okay, the elevated observer method where the observers are located or CC cameras are going to locate and you are going to analyze those data. Then presentation of speed and delay data. So you can see here the variation of the chart. Okay, the variation of the speed with respect to distance. Okay, you can observe here there is a upside and downside are there. What it indicates means you will be moving on the road. So up to certain distance, the speed of the vehicle will be constant. So the speed of the vehicle, again it suddenly falls. What it indicates means there is a congestion. Okay, that is there is a delay or a congestion is there. So because of congestion, the speed is going to reduce and it will maintain up to certain distance. Again, the speed of the vehicle is going to increase. Why? Because there is no congestion. Again, it will remain constant and it will reduce because of this congestion. So because of delay and speed, because of the delay, the speed will be varied. Okay, the speed variation is shown in this chart. Okay, you can see here the line. Okay, this is the variation of speed with respect to time. You can observe here. This is the variation of the speed with respect to delay. So at a distance of around 15 kilometer, not 15, at a distance of around 15.4, the vehicle is going to become halt. That is halt. The speed becomes 0. So at 15.4, so the starting speed, the initial speed at 0 distance is around what is the speed? It is around 45. 46 is the initial speed. Whenever it reaches the destination, V1, the final speed is 0 kmph. Okay, the initially the speed is 46 and the final speed is 0 kmph. And there is a variation in the speed in middle of the distance. Okay, this is how we are going to represent the speed and delay data. Okay, this completes the speed and delay survey. So in the next class, we will be discussing about important survey called origin and destination survey. So which is very important from the general knowledge point of view and from the examination point of view. Okay, this is all about speed and delay data. Okay, I'll stop the session now. Okay, is there any doubts or anything is there you can ask? So I hope everyone have done the IA very well, I think. Is it so? Kindly respond. Everyone have done the IA good, right? I have not yet started the valuation. I will be doing the valuation by today. So we will be displaying the marks by Monday. Okay. Is there anything to discuss? So since you people will be having the placement training class on Monday at 9 a.m. So I will not be able to take the classes on Monday. That is because of this till the placement training completes. So I will be taking the class on Saturday afternoons. Okay, you should bear with me in the Saturday afternoon classes. Okay. Okay, you can leave. Okay. Okay, you can leave. Thank you. Have a good day. Thanks for coming for special class. Okay.